Hey guys, what's up? I'm making a second video today. What I think about Whatifalthist, Rudyard. For those of you who don't know, Rudyard is this guy. He's in his 20s. He's like in his early 20s, I think, and he's very smart. He's very intelligent, and he talks about all these things about like why society's messed up and the problems with modernity and all like the different things that are going on in our society. And he does it under the veil of history. He says, I'm a historian and I study history. And I'm sure he does to a certain extent, but my favorite videos of his aren't like the history of Japanese civilization. They're like, why, let's see here, like, we're living in a totalitarian society is his video title or whatever. Yeah, that's the one I'm watching right now. And it's like, those videos are so great, man. I love someone who can just have balls of steel and just say it like it is, because that's all he does. He gets straight to the point. He doesn't bullshit. He doesn't try to beat around the bush. He just says it just like it is. And I really like his channel, and I think he's a very smart young man. I've left comments on his videos before, especially the ones with like the haters, because you got all these soy boy loser ass haters who come on his channel and leave nasty comments and say, he's dangerous, always talking about controversial topics, man. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna get cucked by my wife tonight, but Rudyard, you can't say that, man. You can't say that about my women. And it's like, come on, man. So I tell Rudyard, I'm like, I'm sure he doesn't even see my comments, but I tell him, like, don't let the haters get you down. You're doing a great thing here. You're making great videos. Just keep at it. Keep doing it, man, because to see someone like him with his backstory and what he went through when he went up, and then to rise like this from rags to riches, that's the kind of shit that inspires me. I'm a recovering addict, and I've come off, like, over a dozen not hard drugs, but I've come off 23 habits. And I've come off of 4 mainline hard medications and 3 hard drugs. Kratom, fentanyl, and crack for the hard drugs. And then amphetamines, benzos, Lyrica, and methadone for the hard meds. And he inspires me. He does. And I'm in my late 30s, and I'm going to say it. He's very smart. He's very intelligent for somebody his age. And I think everyone should check out his videos, man. I do. I like people like that who just don't beat around the bush. They're not afraid to say it like it is, and they don't care what people think about them, and they just say it. Those are the best people, man. Those are the people at the top, and those are the people who make it to the top. There are 2 things that'll get you to the top, and one is doing what he's doing and having balls of steel and not beating around the bush and just saying it like he is in spite of what people think about him. Second one is going through pain. It's not really too relevant to this video, but I'll just summarize it really quick. So the more pain you go through, the stronger you get, and society really doesn't want you to know this. They want you to think, oh, things got to be easy, things got to be good, I got to be happy all the time, and I got to keep running on the hamster wheel so bad things don't happen. But you'll find that the people who get out of that mindset aren't the ones who avoid homelessness or pain. It's the ones who become homeless and then get out of it, or go through pain and then get out of it, that see it the way it is. Pain makes you stronger, and I think he's gone through a lot of pain. So I guess it is relevant to this video, He's gone through a lot of pain in his life. He's been through a lot, man. And, in some videos he says he has PTSD. I get it. I just made a video on MDMA therapy, and I can see him having PTSD after going through all that. But I don't think he'll watch this video. I genuinely don't. But if you do, I'm very fucking proud of you for putting all this together in your early 20s. Shit, dude. I didn't know all this in my early 20s. I didn't know shit in my early 20s. I was out partying and doing a bunch of drugs and doing a bunch of shit I really shouldn't have been doing. And now that I'm in my late 30s and I've gotten off of all those drugs, I don't party anymore, I don't do any dumb shit, and I have some clarity in my life, I knew a lot of this before he talked about it, but there's things he's talked about that even I didn't know about. Genuinely, I had no idea, And he's very sharp. He's very sharp. So, what I think of Whatifalthist, he's cool as fuck, dude. I mean, what? Like, he's one of the people who's probably a millionaire, but he deserves to be a millionaire. There's a lot of people who don't like any rich people or any millionaires, but your intentions that you set out into the world, and this is my advice. I always try to give advice in my videos, at least one bit of advice. What intentions you set out in the world shapes your reality. My mother, for instance, she does not like rich people. She just said, oh, I don't like rich people. They think they're so great. I'm like, Mom, you're going to be poor for the rest of your life if you say that, because, I mean, you say that, and you say you don't like rich people, the universe is going to pick up on that and say, oh, I guess you don't want to be rich then. All right, we won't give you any money. We won't give you any extra money or lead you down a path where you'll make money. And I said that, you know, I'm like, you got to put the right intentions out there into the universe. You do. So, and I hear a lot of other people talk about that too. Oh, I don't like rich people. It's like, bro, come on. You know, I mean, what is it about them being rich? Is it that, or is it more like you don't like that the government sends all these billions of dollars overseas and invested in stupid shit when if even half of that went into rebates, people would be doing a lot better. Let's say people got $1,000 a month back in rebates. If they saved half that money, people would be doing a lot better. Nobody would complain. If people could just get by and not have to struggle to survive and be one paycheck away from being homeless, nobody would care. It's not about the rich people. It's a projection. It's a straight up projection on the rich to blame somebody for the powerlessness you feel in your life. One thing they talk about in NA is surrender. And you just got to surrender to the powerlessness. You know, the things you can't change, what are you going to do about it? There's nothing you can do, you know. Like, I mean, the best thing you can do, actually, is to be the best version of yourself and work on getting off a bunch of bad habits. And just, if you're stagnating in a place in your life, sit there in silence and think about what that is and what you got to do to get out of that. 30 minutes of silence. If you can't bear it, 10 minutes of silence a day. Turn your computer off, turn your phone off, and just sit there with the lights on in here like I'm doing right now without this phone in front of me and ponder to yourself, what do I do to get out of that? So, yeah, he's a cool guy, and I don't know, man. I mean, he gets a lot of hate. You know, he took ayahuasca and he made that video that was like 10 hours long, and people just shat on him for it, and that's nasty, dude. Like, the guy's opening up about the worst parts of his life, and you're going to take a crap on him for that? It's disgusting, you know. It's these people on the left who do this type of thing on the radical left are disgusting. It's like they're demonically possessed. Maybe I'll make a video and call it What I Think About Demonic Possession in Modern Society, because it is absolutely a phenomena, whatever it's called, in our society. You know, it's something that's going on. Societies become godless, and then they act like spirit doesn't exist, and they focus solely on the material, which is what an upside down pentagram represents. They focus on the material things only, and I can. So let's say you have a pentagram. Do. It's not satanic. Don't think I'm like some Aleister Crowley type of person here, but the way it works is, on the points of the star, water, air, I think it's water, fire, air, earth, akasha, which is ether, which is spirit. And when it's facing up like that, facing the right side like a star, earth is beneath spirit, and spiritual matters come first. But when it's inverted, and the inverted one literally looks like a devil. It's got the two little horns sticking out of it, and the two horns sticking out of its head with a little beard on the bottom. So it's literally a devil, you know, and it shows you that putting material things, earth over akasha on the upside down one, it's satanic, and to put material things before spirit. And this is what society does. It puts material things before the spirit. Spiritual matters die out in a society, and the society falls to corruption. It becomes demonically possessed, and things go to hell, you know. And I think that's what's happening today, and I think he elaborates on that a little bit in some of his videos, you know. So yeah, I think he's a cool guy. I think his videos are very precise and on point. Whatever again, I don't think he'll watch this. I mean, I only got like 9 subs. By the way, and I'll say this in another video too, because this is getting kind of late in the video in case you guys don't watch it this long. But for you 9 subs out there, I appreciate you, and I see you, and I just want you to know that. I really appreciate all the support everyone gives me. So I think I'll end it at that. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, a part of me in my head, and I'll just be honest with you, wants to extend these videos out to 10 minutes. But at the same time, I also want to be authentic, and I just don't want to do it to say, oh, I hit that 10-minute quota. So I'll just end it here before 10 minutes to go down that authentic path and set that intention. So you guys say a prayer for me, and I'll say a prayer for you, and you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you later, all right? Bye.